The World Cup is about to get personal. Why Morocco versus Haiti might be the most emotional match of the day. There are matches that dominate headlines because of superstar names, billion-dollar expectations, and championship dreams. Then there are matches that capture hearts because they remind us why sports matter in the first place. Morocco versus Haiti is one of those matches. On paper, many fans across America will glance at the fixture and immediately assume they know the story. Morocco enters the match with momentum, confidence, and a realistic opportunity to advance deep into the tournament. Haiti arrives already eliminated, carrying the burden of two difficult defeats and facing an opponent that most analysts believe is superior in nearly every category. But the World Cup has never been about paper. It has always been about people. That is why this match deserves your attention. Morocco enters this showdown knowing that everything is still on the table. A victory could help them secure a place in the knockout stage and potentially challenge for the top spot in their group. After earning a draw against Brazil and following it with a hard-fought victory over Scotland, the Atlas Lions have shown the world that their historic run in recent international tournaments was not a fluke. They belong among football's elite. They are organized, disciplined, fearless, and increasingly confident that they can compete with anyone. For American fans who may not closely follow African football, Morocco represents one of the most compelling stories in the modern game. A few years ago, many people viewed Morocco as a dangerous outsider. Today, they are viewed as a legitimate contender. That transformation did not happen overnight. It came through years of investment, player development, tactical evolution, and belief. The current generation of Moroccan players carries enormous expectations. They are no longer chasing respect. They already have it. Now they are chasing history. What makes this particular match fascinating is that Morocco cannot afford complacency. The temptation in a game like this is to look ahead, to think about knockout opponents, to think about possible paths to the later rounds, to think about the bigger picture. That mindset has destroyed many World Cup campaigns. Every tournament creates a moment when a favored team assumes the job is already done. Then football reminds everyone that nothing is guaranteed. Morocco understands that danger. Their players know that one poor performance can undo weeks of hard work. One mistake can change an entire tournament. That pressure creates drama. And then there is Haiti. If Morocco enters with expectation, Haiti enters with something completely different: pride. For many teams, elimination destroys motivation. For Haiti, it may create freedom. The pressure is gone, the calculations are gone. The standings no longer matter. What remains is a simple question. How do you want to be remembered? That question can be incredibly powerful. The Haitian players know that millions of people back home will watch every tackle, every sprint, every shot, and every moment of resilience. They know that even though advancement is no longer possible, representing their nation on the world's biggest stage still means everything. American sports fans understand this concept better than anyone. Some of the most memorable moments in sports history did not happen in championship games. They happened when athletes refused to quit. They happened when underdogs kept fighting despite impossible odds. They happened when pride became more important than the scoreboard. That is the emotional space Haiti occupies entering this match. They are playing for dignity. They are playing for their supporters. They are playing for every young player back home who dreams of wearing the national jersey one day. And that makes them dangerous. The beauty of the World Cup is that motivation cannot be measured by statistics. You can analyze possession percentages, you can study expected goals, you can compare rankings, but none of those numbers fully explain what happens when a team decides it has absolutely nothing to lose. That is where surprises are born. This is why Morocco must approach the match with total seriousness. Because Haiti's greatest weapon may not be tactical, it may be emotional. From a football perspective, Morocco possesses clear advantages. Their defensive structure has been impressive throughout the tournament. Their midfield controls tempo effectively. Their attacking players create opportunities without sacrificing balance. Most importantly, they have looked comfortable against stronger competition. Holding Brazil and defeating Scotland demonstrated maturity. Great teams do not simply collect points. Great teams understand situations. Morocco has shown an ability to adapt. Against one opponent, they can absorb pressure. Against another, they can dictate possession. Against another, they can strike quickly and defend intelligently. That versatility is one reason so many observers believe they can make noise in the knockout rounds. Yet the challenge against Haiti may be different from anything they have faced so far. Instead of confronting a team carrying expectations, they are facing a team fueled by emotion. Those games often become complicated. The longer the score remains close, the more pressure shifts toward the favorite. Every missed opportunity increases tension. Every successful defensive sequence by the underdog builds belief. Every passing minute changes the emotional landscape of the match. Fans have seen this movie before. A favored team dominates possession. The underdog refuses to break. Suddenly the final 20 minutes arrive. Nerves appear. The crowd senses uncertainty. And chaos follows. That possibility alone makes this game worth watching. Another reason American audiences may connect with this matchup is the cultural diversity represented on the field. The modern World Cup is one of the few sporting events where global stories collide in real time. Different languages, different traditions, different histories, different journeys, all sharing the same stage. Morocco brings the passion of North Africa and a football culture that has rapidly become one of the strongest in the world. Haiti brings resilience, identity, and a story far larger than sport. When those narratives meet, the result becomes bigger than 90 minutes. The match becomes a celebration of representation. Every player carries more than a jersey. Every player carries a community. That human element is often overlooked in the age of nonstop highlights and social media clips. We become obsessed with results. We forget the stories. Morocco versus Haiti reminds us to remember the stories. For Morocco, the story is ambition. This team believes it can continue changing perceptions about African football. Every victory strengthens that message. Every strong performance adds another chapter to a remarkable rise. For Haiti, the story is perseverance. Simply reaching this stage required extraordinary determination. Competing against elite opposition required even more. Those stories create emotional stakes that statistics cannot capture. As kickoff approaches, there will be no shortage of predictions. Experts will discuss formations. Commentators will debate tactics. Analysts will project final scores. Those conversations are part of sports, but they are not the entire story. The entire story is about pressure versus freedom, expectation versus pride, momentum versus resilience. One team trying to secure its future, another team trying to leave a lasting memory. That combination often produces unforgettable moments. Maybe Morocco delivers a statement victory and announces itself as a genuine threat to the rest of the tournament. Maybe Haiti produces the performance of its life and shocks the football world. Maybe the match becomes a tense battle decided by a single moment. Whatever happens, there is a reason fans should pay attention. Because this is exactly what the World Cup is supposed to be, not just the biggest teams, not just the biggest stars, but the biggest emotions. In a tournament filled with giants, Morocco versus Haiti offers something different. It offers humanity, it offers urgency, it offers hope. And in a sports landscape where audiences constantly search for authentic stories, that may be more valuable than any prediction. When the whistle blows, one team will move closer to its dreams. The other will fight to create a memory that lasts forever. That is why this match matters. That is why people will watch. And that is why Morocco versus Haiti could become one of the most compelling stories of the day.